Welcome back, everyone. So, in this lecture, we are going to be discussing strings. Strings are the sequence of characters. Strings are the sequence of characters using the syntax of either single quotes or double quotes. So, here we can see three examples. First, we have hello in single quotes, then we have hello in double quotes, and then what's nice about having both options of single quote or and double quotes. So here we can see if you have a single quote, if you have a single quote in your string that you want to keep and not have that and your actual strings, so you can wrap it in the other type of quote such as double quote or vice versa. So here we can see I don't do that. I don't do that has a single quote in there. And but we don't want that single quote, but we don't want that single quote to suddenly end a string. So we can wrap the whole thing in double quotes. So we can wrap the whole thing in double quotes. And we will see an example of that later on the Jupyter notebook. Next, strings are ordered sequences. Here, this point is very important that strings are ordered sequences. It means we can use indexing. We can use what? Indexing and slicing of the strings. Indexing notation uses square bracket notation. And here, yes, indexing notation uses square bracket notation after the string. After the string or variable assigned the string. Indexing allows you to grab a single character from the string. What? It's single character from the string. Next, these actions uses square brackets. Square brackets add a and a number index to indicate positions of what you wish to grab. Character and index. So, okay. So the way this works is that every single character like this HELL, every single character has an position assigned to it. Has an position assigned to it. So you can say uh, it starts from 0. The index position of H is starts from 0. But and yes, the important point is that the important point in Python is that the indexing starts from 0 in Python. Indexing starts from 0 in Python. This is very important point. Okay. So like H has corresponding number of 0, E has corresponding number of 1, L has corresponding number of 2, L has corresponding number of 3, and O has corresponding number of 4. So if I wanted to grab the E, if I wanted this word E, if I wanted to grab the word E, what I would use is inside the square brackets after the string. What I would is use after the string, then it would, sorry, then I would just simply pass the 1 after the string. After the string, I just would pass 1 after the string and then it would return back E. And we will see an example of that later on. Okay. Next, yeah, what's also interesting about Python is you can actually use reverse indexing. You can actually use what? Reverse indexing. This is very important कि we can actually use reverse indexing. So maybe you wanted to grab the last letter of your string. Okay, maybe you wanted to grab the last letter of your string. So what do you actually do? But you didn't actually know how long the string was. All you knew was you wanted to grab the last letter. Okay, well, luckily there is a reverse indexing available to you. So you can go just grab -1 and it will grab the last letter of the strings, regardless of how long that string actually is. Got it, my point? Okay, next. Next is slicing. Slicing allows you to grab a subsections of multiple characters. Yeah, I will elaborate this. Slicing allows you to grab a subsections of multiple characters, otherwise known as what? Known as slice of the string. and this has a slightly different syntax. Again, it's going to be in square bracket. Slicing is in square brackets. So this is the structure of the slicing, and it is available in square brackets. But because we are grabbing a subsection, we are going to be able to define three parts of this. We are going to be able to say start, stop, step. Okay. So again, this goes in square brackets. Square brackets. The structure of the slicing is what? That it is available in square brackets with every element is separating with the help of this colon. So this goes in square brackets with colon separating each of these three terms: start, stop, and step. So here start is going to be the start is what? Start is going to be the numerical index of the slice start. Slice start. And stop. Stop is the index. Stop is going to be the index you will go up to but not include. So that's important note here, and we are going to really focus on that in the examples we will see in just a bit. And next is what? Next is step. Step is the size of the jump you take from start to stop. Okay, so let's explore this concept on Jupyter Notebook. Okay, let's quickly go through a couple of examples of our strings. Again, we can use single quotes. Suppose hello. When I run this cell, I will get back hello. And we can use double quotes and I will get back same results, hello. We can also have an entire phrase. We can also have an entire phrase. So we can say like this is also a string. And when I run this cell, I get back this is also a string. But here, so you has a whole phrase there, and the white spaces, this white spaces is count as a character inside of the string. Now, something we should note here is that we can mix single quote and double quote. So if I am going to say something like, for instance, what I can say, like, yes, I here I am going on a run, and then in single quote, no, yes, sorry, yes, single quote. Okay, so note here what's happening here. What's happening here is because I am using single quote on the outside. Single quote on the outside. Only part of this is highlighted. Only part of this is sorry. Only part of this is getting highlighted with the syntax. So this is going to, confuse the Python because it thinks that you are trying to end the string here, because it thinks that you are trying to string because you it thinks that you are trying to end the string here, but actually I am trying to end the string here. So if I am going to run this cell, what I will get back an error here, invalid syntax we can say. So what I really want to do is wrap this in double quotes, and in that way I won't have an error. Okay, let's check it. If okay, we can just copied it and paste it here, and I will use here is double quote. We can wrap the whole thing in double quote, and in that case I won't have an error. Let's see, I will get back this string. So in that case I won't have an error, and I have the single quote in there. In that case, when I have the single quote in there, so when I run this, Python has no problem. It says, okay, I get it, what you are trying to do here. Okay. Okay, next. We can also use the print functions to actually print out the strings. We are going to say like print, and then what we can say is hello. The result is what? Hello. Okay. Now, if I run this, okay, then I get back this result hello. Now, suppose I want to print the hello word two times. We can see example hello world one. We can wrap the whole thing in double quotes. Yeah, this is okay. Now, hello world 2. And if I were to run this, what ends up happening is I only get back the last thing. Notice here, I only get back the last string. Okay, in order to see everything, I actually have to print out the result. So I will say print and wrap this is in parenthesis. So just I have to use here is print and wrap this is in parenthesis like this, and again print and wrap this is in parenthesis. When I'm going to run this, when I run this, I get back to see the both strings. So here, see the example, see the output. I get back the both the strings. I get back both the strings. Okay. So this is all about strings. All right, we will stop it here, and for now, and in the very next lecture, we will pick up right and where we left off discussing strings, indexing and string slicings. See you at the next lecture. Thank you.